Welcome y'all to Robin on the Farm. Today I'm going to show you how to use your bread machine to make this phenomenal loaf of fresh milled flour Greek yogurt bread. The Greek yogurt adds a tang and a tenderness to your dough that gives you such soft and fluffy fresh milled flour bread. You can make this fresh milled flour bread entirely in your bread machine, or you can use the dough cycle and bake it in the oven. I'm making a 1.5 pound loaf today, but I'll also leave you the recipes for a 1 pound loaf and a 2 pound loaf. To get started, I'm adding a 1/2 cup plus 1.5 teaspoons or 128 grams of lukewarm water. Add that right on into your bread machine loaf pan. Next, it's time to add the Greek yogurt. I'm adding a 1/2 cup or 120 grams of plain Greek yogurt. You can use non-fat, 2% or whole milk Greek yogurt. Any of those will work just fine. But be sure you're using Greek yogurt. If you try to use a different kind of yogurt, the hydration will be all off. Plus, it's going to give us some extra protein in our bread. Next, we want 2 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm using salted butter. You can also use unsalted butter. And if you'd rather, you can also use 2 tablespoons of any kind of oil that you'd like to use. And our next ingredient is some honey. I'm adding 3 tablespoons of this organic honey. You can also use pure maple syrup. You can add sugar or brown sugar, coconut sugar. You have lots of options, but my favorite is using honey. There's just something about the Greek yogurt, the honey, and the whole grains. They just go really well together. After your honey, now it's time to add 1 large egg. Eggs are a natural emulsifier and will help give you a better texture to your fresh milled flour breads. After the egg, now it's time to add the salt. I'm adding 1.25 teaspoons of salt. This is my Redmond's real salt. This is my salt of choice, but you can use any kind of salt that you have. I typically only use 1 teaspoon of salt in bread, but this one can be a little bit bland. So I like to use at least 1.25 teaspoons, even 1.5 teaspoons is what I really prefer. Now it's time for the fresh milled flour. I ground up 375 grams of fresh milled flour. I'm using 325 grams of hard winter white wheat and 50 grams of einkorn flour. You can also use hard winter red wheat, kamut, spelt, any kind of ancient grain. Your hard wheats are going to work best for this yeast bread. I ground up my hard winter white wheat and my einkorn in my Nutrimilk Classic Wheat Grinder that I've been using for 23 years. That's about 3 1/8 cups of fresh milled flour. Now this next ingredient is totally optional. I'm using 1 teaspoon of sunflower lecithin. This is a natural emulsifier, and it will give you really good, soft and fluffy, a fantastic texture to your bread, the most like store-bought. But it's totally optional. You don't have to use it if you don't have it. We are also using an egg, and the egg does a similar thing to your bread. It's a natural emulsifier too. So you can not use the egg, and you can use the lecithin only, or you can only use the egg and not the lecithin, or you can use both like I am, but I do recommend at least using the egg or the lecithin. I'm using my Zojirashi Home Bakery Supreme bread machine today. Now, I've added all of the ingredients except the yeast. I'm going to autolyse this dough, and I'm going to add the yeast after the autolyse. To autolyse using the bread machine, you're going to turn on a basic white cycle or the dough cycle just for a couple minutes. Let your machine mix up all of your ingredients really well, and then turn off the machine. You want to turn it off, reset it, unplug it, and then let your dough sit in your machine anywhere from 15 to 45 minutes. This will allow your fresh milled flour to hydrate, the bran to soften. You're just going to get better bread that way. The texture is going to be way better. So all of my ingredients have been incorporated and mixed. I just turned off my machine. Now I'm going to let this dough sit and autolyze. I plan on about 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes. My dough has autolyzed. Now it's time to add the yeast. I like to add this SAF instant yeast. Instant yeast is a little bit easier to add to your dough, but you can use active dry if that's all you have. To sprinkle your yeast on top, I just added 2 teaspoons of instant yeast. Now, I'm going to make this entirely in the bread machine. Sometimes I use just a basic white cycle. Sometimes I choose the wheat cycle. You can use either one. I don't find much difference in my bread at all. Either one will work just fine. Now, I also love to use the dough cycle to make this bread and then bake it in the oven. That's how I actually prefer it. So I'd say try it both ways and see how you like it. Give your dough just a few minutes to mix all that yeast in, and then check on your ball of dough. If it's looking too wet and sticky, add about another tablespoon of flour at a time. And if it's looking too dry, too crumbly, add about a tablespoon of water. Try to make it look about like mine. You want it to be tacky, but not too sticky. You definitely don't want to add too much fresh milled flour or it's going to get really dense. So this is exactly what you want it to look like. Our fresh milled flour Greek yogurt bread made in the bread machine is ready. This looks so good. Now, I made a 1.5 pound loaf. If I had made a 2-pound loaf, it would have filled the bread machine up a little bit better, but this is a fantastic looking loaf, and I wish that you could pick it up. It's light, it doesn't feel dense like sometimes a fresh milled flour or a whole wheat loaf can do. Now, I like to take my loaf and brush melted butter all over the top of it. This will give you a really good soft crust, give you that good buttery taste, and that pretty shine too. Now, instead of putting it on a cooling rack, I like to just cover it up with a tea towel and let it cool. If you let your bread cool just a little bit before you cut into it, you're going to get a better texture. It's going to slice better. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let it cool just for a few minutes and then we'll slice into it. There is nothing like the smell or the taste of fresh homemade bread. Once my family knew this bread was done, they asked for a slice, so we went ahead and got into it. Look at the texture of this fresh milled flour bread machine bread. This bread is soft, it's fluffy, it has a fantastic texture, a beautiful crumb, it's nice and light, it's not dense at all, it's not gummy, it's nice and moist because of that Greek yogurt. And look at the fluff. The autolyzing, the egg, the sunflower lecithin, and the proper kneading of this bread in the bread machine really attribute to this great texture and the way that this bread turns out. If you want to try this recipe, I'll leave the printable recipe down in the description and on my website, robinonthefarm.com. I'll leave it in grams and in cups and spoons. While you're there, be sure to check out our handmade beeswax bread bags. They're reusable, non-toxic, they help preserve freshness, and they are such a fun and cute way to store your bread. We have over 30 different patterns to choose from. You can find those on my website too. Thanks so much for being here with me on Robin on the Farm. I'll see y'all next time.
Robin's in the kitchen, dough beneath her hands, wheat from the fields and eggs from her land. Sunlight through the window, a warm golden glow. She's working hard to make that dough. With flour on her apron, loving each need, ground wheat fresh, sowing her seed. The smell of fresh bread rises in the air. Simple life without a care. In Robin's kitchen, dreams come alive. Each loaf of bread